All right, citizens of Buffalo, we're back, and it's time for the Buffalo Sabres to have their first playoff run during GM Superb Man's reign. 94 points in the regular season. It took us 4 years, but in year 4, 94 points is good enough for the third and final divisional playoff spot in the Atlantic Division. We didn't even need wild card. We're good enough for a divisional spot, and we actually almost took second. Identical record to the Boston Bruins. I guess they must have won the season series or whatever the tie-breaking requirement is. But that's the team that we're going to be going up against in round number 1, the Boston Bruins. And this is a good one. This is a good tale of who got the better end of the trade. Remember, I got Malcolm Subban. They got Cody Franzen and a handful of other players. Only time will tell. But before we go ahead, let's take a look at the playoff tree. In the Western Conference, the Blackhawks versus the Stars, the Jets versus the Ducks, the Oilers versus the Sharks, and the Kings versus the Avalanche. Quite nice. And in the East, Crosby versus Ovechkin. Very nice. Maybe one last playoff appearance for those two guys. We are in year number 4 against each other anyways. Columbus versus Montreal, Boston versus your Buffalo Sabres, and the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Carolina Hurricanes. All right, boys, so this is a first for me in these GM modes on current gen. I haven't had one of these just yet. 3 years, missing the playoffs each time. Finally, we're up here. So first, let's simulate up to the actual game day. We'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the Boston Bruins, as we always do. Now, hang on. I gotta figure out the best way to do this. How do I... Okay, edit lines. Edit lines, view lines, roster moves, captains and jerseys, edit lines. Hang on a second here, boys. NHL, can you look at the lines of the other teams? AHL, I can't change the team. Hang on, options, change teams. Oh, can you not look at the lines of the other teams in this game? Maybe I'm just roster moves. Yeah, but that would be NHL. No, that wouldn't be it. How do I... Can you not look at the lines of the other teams? How am I supposed to tell who I'm going up against? Hang on, it's got to be in here. There's no way they left that out. Hey, let me just go through all the... Sorry here, boys. They should have done some fucking experimenting beforehand. I thought it would be easy as pie, just like old gen. You just click on view lines. It's not in there. What about manage budget? Hang on. Offer... Maybe view contracts? No, that's my team. You know what? But this wouldn't show the lines. I want to see the actual lines. Buffalo Sabres. Oh, here we go. All right. Well, at least I can look at the roster of the Boston Bruins. Am I missing something, boys? Hang on. Okay, hang on. Contracts. I know I can come back to that. Am I missing something here? That's got to be in the game. You got to be able to take a look at the lineup of the team that you're going up against. Activity feed. That wouldn't be it. I'm just clicking on everything right now. No, it's not that. All right. Hub. Play next game. Can you, highlight the next game and press Y on it or no? Whole team meeting, edit lines. If I go to edit lines, hang on a sec. Edit lines, options. Can I change anything? Boys, are you serious? You can't change? I can't. All right, well, if you can, let me know how it's done. Just go nuts in the comment section. I'll do it for the future. I don't want to waste time here. I'll just go to contracts. EA Sports. If that's not in the game, my God, man. Ugh. Anyways, so the Buffalo Sabres, you guys know what we're all about. I've shown you the lines before. Let's take a look at the Boston Bruins, all right? So, all skaters. We'll go forwards first. Take a look at what they have. All right, let me just sort it first from bottom to top. All right, so Patrice Bergeron, David Krejci, and they actually picked up the free agent Nazem Kadri. So, I don't know if he's a winger on this team or if they got him as the third line center. They got they got a nice center core there. Pasternak, 87. Brad Marchand, 85. Brett Connolly, 85. Nemistankinov, 84. Seth Griffin, 84. Alex Killorn, here we go. See, boys, some of the trades that went back the other way. Alex Killorn, Jamie McGinn, Spencer Watson. All right, so you can see this is going to be a good tale to see who got the better end of that trade. Okay, so they're the forwards. Nothing too spectacular there other than Bergeron and Krejci. Kadri's not bad also. Cody Franzen is their best defenseman. Now, I traded away Cody Franzen at the beginning of the year because he had the potential as a 7th D man. He hadn't dropped at all, so maybe I should have held on to him. I thought he was going to drop that year. He's their best defenseman, 85 overall. So Franzen, McGinn, Spencer Watson, and Killorn. Was there another guy in there? There's another guy in there as well. But my God, this is a huge round here. I got to come through. Bean, Pissick, that's another one as well. Pissick, Franzen, and Pissick. I traded the whole team to Boston. Morrow, Polak, and Carlo. They really don't have the greatest defensive core, but Tuukka Rask, I'd imagine, yeah. Tuukka Rask, 32 years of age. He's still nice and young, can get it done. Don't worry about his stars dropping it all. 93 overall. He's a stud goaltender, all right? Oh, yeah. All right, so that's probably what keeps them competitive. I guess I'll just take a look at the Buffalo Sabres from this perspective. All right, but we got Malcolm Subban, who's 89. He's a kid, 25 years of age. Very nice. Let's take a look at our defensive core. Their best guy, 85, Franzen, Victor Hedman, Bogosian, and Ellis. So I got 3 defensemen that are better than their best defenseman. And this is just the overall number. I know it's not the individual stats. Sean Day, Gooley, and Rasmus Ristolainen. And then forwards, they got Bergeron and Krejci. I got O'Reilly, Reinhart, Eichel, Simmons, Turris, and then Kane was on the same level as Kadri, 87. So I think we have what we need to beat these guys. I don't know what the simulation engine is like for NHL 16. But hopefully it's not flawed, because I feel like we really have a good chance here to move off to the second round. Like I said in the last video, we made the playoffs, yes, but this is not like a young team that just managed to make the playoffs in its road to the Stanley Cup, where the first time they're in the playoffs, you know, they're an inexperienced team. Look at that over there, 93, 93, 93. I got a stacked team. I got everything I need. Goaltender, defenseman, forward studs. I got everything we need. We got depth. Our fourth line looks sweet. I wish I could take a look at the lineup from the Boston Bruins, but NHL, EA Sports doesn't want to show me that. So let's just get on with this, boys. Round number 1. Year number 4, your Sabres finally made the playoffs up against the Boston Bruins. Let's get this started. So we're going to go back to the old school style. First and second period simulated, then a real time for the third, all right? So here we go, boys. Man, this looks so weird. I got to get used to reading all this now. First period. All right, 0-0. Okay. Good job there, Malcolm Subban. Tuukka Rask, though, he's holding it down as well. Second period. All right, there we go. Kyle Turris. A lot of people saying I should have picked up Nazem Kadri in free agency. Well, we'll see. Turris, this is an amazing series. We got Turris versus Kadri. We got Subban versus Franzen and Spencer Watson. I mean, this just... Oh, who got the better end of this trade? Here we go. Third period. Resume simulation. Hang on. So, finish the game is B now. I don't want to do that. See, all the controls are different as well. Resume simulation and increase sim speed is Y. All right, so hang on. And resume simulation. X. There we go. How do I increase it? Where does it show me the times? Oh, it's times 1, times 2, times 4. Times 4 goes by 30 seconds. Kyle Turris, baby! Yeah, 2-0 in second of the game. All right, hang on. Times 4 is 30 seconds, so if I go times 8, is that a minute? Yeah, okay, so I want to go times 8. All right, here we go, boys. Ooh, David Krejci. He gets their team back within 10 minutes left. Man, this is so hard to follow. The old gen the HUD was much better. Come on now, boys. Kill it off. Penalty kill. They do it. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 1 minute. The Buffalo Sabres. They're going to take game number 1. 2 goals by Kyle Turris and a great game by Malcolm Subban. Man, Boston, you should have traded Tuukka Rask. Held on to the youngin'. 3 stars of the game. Hey, this is kind of cool. I can do this now at least. Malcolm Subban, Tuukka Rask, 2nd star, and Kyle Turris, the 3rd star, right? So, Kyle Turris came out for us big time there, boys, in his first playoff game with the Buffalo Sabres. It's into the next game. All right, so our second line, Wayne Simmons, Evander Kane, and Kyle Turris. I got to keep an eye on the morale. Hang on. Is this Rochester? That's Rochester. Kakinen, yeah. Stuart Skinner's down there. Kakinen's gained morale because of ice time. All right, good. Play the next game, boys. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into this. Continuing will cause both your AHL. Yeah, that's fine. Wait. No. I want to make sure I'm getting into this simulation, right? Yeah, that's fine. It's because the AHL game is first? Yeah, all right. We're good, boys. We're good. All right, so goals. Game 2 in Boston. Buffalo, they have a 1-0 series lead. Let's show them that we're the real deal this year. I know we tied during the regular season, but after the Palm and P trade, we were a different team. So come on now, boys. First period. Oh, yeah! Jack Eichel comes through for us. So Eichel, a lot of people were saying that he was a flop for us. He didn't produce, or he didn't grow. Still an 88 overall guy on the first line with Ryan O'Reilly and Reinhart. And that first line is clicking for the last 2 seasons now, so I'm fine with it. 2 goals for Eichel, and another 2-goal night for Kyle Turris. My God, that's 4 goals in 2 games. That's 4 goals in 4 periods for Kyle Turris. My God. Here we go. Second, I gotta look down at the freaking legend just to make sure I'm hitting the right buttons here. Second period. All right, we got another one. They got to Jack Eichel. That's right. Jack Eichel, it took him 2 playoff games to record a hat trick. Beautiful job, Jack Eichel. Brad Marchand and David Krejci. Now, they have made this a game. They're within 3, but Malcolm Subban, you can get this done, I believe. Resume simulation, X. Filter, go up to times 8. There we go. Drops by a minute, right? Now, how do I pause the simulation in case I need to? X? All right, it's X if I need to pause it. Power play for the Boston Bruins. It's killed off by the Buffalo Sabres. Is that going? That is a minute, right? I think it's like a little bit faster than a minute. I don't even know. Whatever. Buffalo Sabres, they're going to take that, man. We're way too good defensively. We got a good defensive team. It's the lack of goals that may frighten me, but the first 2 games, that's not a nightmare that I've had to deal with. The Buffalo Sabres, 5 goals, man. Beautiful. 3 stars. Jack Eichel, 3 goals, 1 assist. Sam Reinhart, 4 assists. Kyle Turris, 2 goals. Beautiful. Malcolm Subban, don't think I forgot you, my man. As the 2 goals against game, beautiful. All right, sim to the next game. So the Buffalo Sabres, they get to come home to their fans that have been waiting for competitive hockey for how many years now? They get to watch a team that's already up 2-0 in the series, all right? On firing on all cylinders. So let's go, boys. Sim the next game. So at home, game 3, we can take a stranglehold around this series. Man, I gotta say, I'm way off my game right now. This whole new heads-up display, I don't feel comfortable. But I gotta power through it, boys. The Buffalo Sabres at home, first period. Yeah, Victor Hedman only had like 25 points during the regular season, and compared to like a guy like Carlson or Subban with like in the 70s, wasn't getting it done. But if you can be a good defenseman for me, defensive defenseman, and just get a few goals and a few assists, I'm happy. Here we go. Second period. Ooh, and the Boston Bruins, they get to Malcolm Subban. Wayne Simmons, we had a 2-0 lead, and then Griffin, Pasternak, and Griffith, not Griffin. Griffith, Pasternak, and Griffith. 2 goals for Griffith. All right, game's not over yet, boys. It's good. We get a little bit of practice in while we're in a good spot of coming back in the 3rd period. So resume simulation, times 8. Let's see what happens here. The Buffalo Sabres trailing the Boston Bruins by 1. Penalty kill. Penalty kill. And they kill it off. Good job. Subban, you're going to have to shut the door. He doesn't do it. And David Krejci, he gets one from the, oh, Jesus, on the wall there. 2 goals. I don't think they're coming back. The Buffalo Sabres. Looks like they're going to suffer their first playoff loss of the 2019 season, 18 season. Should have checked that beforehand. All right, so 3 stars. Yeah, Griffith with 2 goals. Tuukka Rask, 2nd star. Kyle Turris at the 3rd star, 2 assists. Turris is getting it done on that second line, man. Turris is definitely getting it done. Hang on. Oh, you know what I should have been doing? Sim to the next game. Hang on. Is there like morale for each game? I should have been checking that. You guys are probably going to rip me in the comment section. Hang on. Was there player morale? Was it like a player meeting or something? There might have been a player meeting before the first game. I just didn't check it. Ah, crap. All right, well, everyone's happy on my team. Let's see. Everyone's happy except for these goofs down here. Turris, you're getting goals like crazy. Why you angry for? Why is Kyle Turris angry? Individual performance. Oh, I guess he's just going up. All right. All right. Series is 2-1 still. Buffalo still has the lead. We'll be all right. Play the next game. Simulate. Come on now, boys. Yeah, that one bad second period in game number 3. You can't allow a 3 goals against type of period, all right? So Malcolm Subban, it's time for you to step up, have a good bounce-back game. And first line, Ryan O'Reilly, Jack Eichel, and Sam Reinhart. I want to see some goals from you guys. Second line's been getting it done for us. First line, I'm calling you guys out. Here we go. First period. All right. Wayne Simmons, second line, continues to get it done. Beautiful trade deadline pickup right there. Malcolm Subban, it's time for you to have a good second period here, my man. Here we go. Second period. Oh, he did it again. Malcolm Subban allows 3 goals in the second period again. Exact same thing. 4 goals total. 3 for Boston, 1 for Buffalo. 3-2 lead for the Boston Bruins. Man, it's the exact same thing that happened in the last game. All right. Resume simulation, increase the sim speed. Here we go, 3rd period. Can the Buffalo Sabres get back in this game, or the Boston Bruins going to tie the series 2-2? Damn it, man, this is not good. Come on now, Buffalo. Where's that first line? It's time for you guys. Oh, power play, power play, power play. It's a long one, and they couldn't score. 5 minutes left. Come on now, Buffalo. Ah, Griffith. This guy has been on fire in the last 2 games. Is that another 2-goal performance? Seth Griffith gets, oh, Jesus, let's see that. 3 stars. Griffith, 2 goals. Yeah, there it is again. Kadri with a goal, so he came through over Kyle Turris in that game. All right, so this series started off nice and well, but 2-2 series tie now. Pominville lost morale because of recent performances. Malcolm Subban gained morale because of ice time. All right, we're still good. Since the next game. Let me blow my nose, boys. All right, that's much better. Problem is, the Boston Bruins, they've got back into this series. Man, we had nice goals in game number 2. Only 2 goals in game number 1. 2 goals in game number 3. 2 goals in game number 4. So 3 out of the 4 games, we've only managed to get 2 goals for, man. That's not good enough. The second line's been getting it done, but we can't ask Malcolm Subban to have 1 goals against games or shutouts every single time, right? So I think it's time for some line changes, boys. I think we got to bring the best line up to the first and move the first line down to the second. They just haven't been getting it done. So Eichel, I know you had that hat trick, but you've been silent since then. Ryan O'Reilly, I'm going to switch you with Kyle Turris. Wayne Simmons up there. These guys definitely deserve it. So I'm just going to make that quick switch. That's it. Not the power play, just 5-on-5 and see how these guys react. We still have a game in hand here, and I feel like we won the first 2 games back-to-back. Even if they go up 3-2, we can win the last 2 games back-to-back, right? So I'll make these line changes and see how our team plays. So here we go, boys. Back in Boston. So far in this series, the home team, has yet to record a win on home ice. So we're on the road this time. Hopefully that pattern keeps up. We're going to have Game 7 on the road, so hopefully. Oh, here we go. First period, Sim. Yeah, I'm so confused. Here we go. First period. Oh, man. Subban allows 2. Bergeron and Brett Connolly. Kyle Turris, he came through for us on the first line, though. Man, what has happened to the Buffalo Sabres? I was looking forward to the second round. Oh, Boston's really even turning it on lately. Second period. Okay. It's still a 1-goal game. Buffalo, man, are you going to have 4 games in 5 that you get 2 or less? Let's go, offense. It's time for you to step up on that second line. I give you guys, you're going up against our worst defensive core. Franzen's their best, 85. Come on, guys. You guys got to get it done. Tuukka. Oh, Victor Hedman. Big free agent signing. He comes through in the clutch for me. We still have the power play. All right, we got a tie game. 10 minutes left here in the third. Which goaltender is going to outplay the other? It's a duel between Malcolm Subban, Sub-Zero, and Tuukka Rask, the fantastic Finn. We're going to overtime. I paused it. All right, so we're going to overtime for the first time. Now, if you guys remember old gen, overtime would always end like a few minutes into the second overtime. It's like it automatically made sure the game is over. Let's see if we can have our first like third overtime simulation game, or if it just gets ended in the first. Here we go, boys. Come on, Buffalo. This is a must. It's not a must win, but make things a lot easier for us. Who's going to be the stud? Oh, overtime period. Here we go. Power play right away for Boston. Jesus, you got to be shitting me. Power play again. The referees, they're on Boston's side. Oh, David Krejci put the goal on Malcolm Subban from the top of the circle, and the Boston Bruins, they storm back to win 3 in a row to take a 3-2 series lead. Man, these referees, they're against us. 2 straight power plays in overtime for the Boston Bruins. Tuukka Rask, first star. Brett Connolly, second star. Patrice Bergeron, third star. And the fourth game in 5, the Buffalo Sabres, individual performance. The Buffalo Sabres only record 2 goals. 2 goals or less. All right, we got to go back to the same lines that we had in the first 2 games. All right, I got to do it, boys. I tried something, but it was the same result. Only 2 goals for. So I'm hoping the team that got us into the playoffs, I got to trust, all right? I've got to trust them. Sam Reinhart, you're going to move up here. Third line, though, I think I get the third line going a little bit more with Palm and P moving up. Or I'm going to get Palm and P up to the third line there. All right, boys, so there it is. There it is. There's the team that I'm hoping can win the next 2 games. This series started off so well. Oh, I was talking about my job being secure, but after being up 2-0 in this series and then coming back to win 4 straight, I don't know, man. I may be back on the hot seat. Here we go. Buffalo, man. Home ice advantage. You guys have got to do this. At least push a Game 7. All right, simulate up to this day. So, oh, yeah, it's not even it. Hang on. Simulate up to this day. I think for the last 2 games, because they're in elimination, we're going to go real time the entire time. Yep, that's fine. It's a little bit slower, and it doesn't go like a minute at a time. It's a little weird, but whatever. Here we go. Resume simulation times 8. Here we go, boys. Real-time simulation for the entire game. Resume simulation. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's going down by a minute at a time. David Krejci opens up the goal scoring. Oh, my God. That's not good, man. Malcolm Subban. He hasn't been able to steal games since the first two. The Boston Bruins up 1-0. At least we're out shooting them 11-8. That's not bad. Let's see here. I got to stop it. I got to stop it right at the end. Got to stop it. There we go. All right, let's stop it. So 1-0 lead for the Boston Bruins after one. Goal by David Krejci. 16:54 the first. Come on now, offense. Where the hell are you guys? I need you to step up. The first line. Resume. What? It went down halfway. What? That's horseshit. Jack Eichel. You see that? It went down to like the 10-minute mark. I didn't skip 10 minutes. Hang on a second. I stopped the simulation. When I hit resume on the second period, you see that? It like jumped down to the 10-minute mark. The NHL's against us. They're making it a 50-minute game. Jack Eichel, he ties the game up. All right, the Buffalo Sabre fans are going crazy. There's riots in the streets. The NHLPA, they're against us. So here we go, boys. Third period, tie game. Will the Buffalo, I want to see if it jumps to 10 minutes again, but will the Buffalo Sabres, will they be able to take this and push a Game 7, or is their magical Year 4 season coming to a close? Here we go, boys. Resume simulation. Let's see if it jumps. Let's see. Stayed at 19. I don't know what happened in the second. Whatever. Come on now, Buffalo. Power play. It's huge. Power play. Nobody stepping up for us. It was a long one as well. Oh, man. Still a tie game. Oh, penalty kill. Ryan Spooner. He gets a goal on Malcolm Subban. Hang on, boys. Hey, I got to call a timeout at 5 minutes left. Are you guys going to tell me again we're going to go another game with 2 or less goals in 60 minutes? Look at all the offensive firepower we have. What happened in game 2 where we got 5? I need somebody to step up, man. I need the captain. I need whoever wants to be the captain on this team to step up. Here we go. Come on now. We need it. 3:40 left. I need it. I'm going to go down to times 4, so it's 30 seconds. Here we go. Resume. Buffalo. Their backs against the wall. Their season coming to a close. 1 minute left. Come on, Buffalo. No! Go up 2-0 in the series just to have the Boston Bruins come back with 4 straight. And I can't even take a look at their lines to know if they had the better team or not. 85 was their best overall defenseman, Cody Franzen. I had 3 defensemen that were better than that. I had much better overall players up front, but they come back to win 3 straight. Maybe it was Tuukka Rask, boys. Maybe it was Tuukka Rask. Hold a team meeting. Let's see. Everyone's locker room. Oh, everyone's angry. Everyone's angry. Our playoff run is done for the year. But I think it's safe to say that we needed to be better and work harder. Maybe then we wouldn't be in this position. A lot of you gave it your all out there. I know that. Hopefully next year will be better for the franchise. I need more out of you guys next year. Challenge yourself and set your sights on the cup. I think we had a good season. You guys should be proud of yourselves. Yeah, I'll just be nice to them. Whatever. Well, because they didn't like the coach's decision after that. So, boys, I'm sorry, Buffalo. I tried my best to bring you guys a winning franchise. I was talking about how we may make it to the Stanley Cup Finals with this team, but we go up against the Boston Bruins, who, again, I can't even take a look at what kind of team they had. Good job, EA Sports. They take us out in 6 games, winning 4 in a row after we go up 2-0. Hopefully it's a learning curve for the young Buffalo Sabres, man, but we're going to run into cap problems now for next year. Man. Season over.